and welcome back to Let's Play Ring of Red. We are finishing up Mission 5 here, going for the Jun Route. Because I wasn't sure how much time it was going to take, I did have to... Ooh, this is an interesting one. I did have to abandon a lot of XP by not fighting and killing his ground troops, but we're going to go ahead and, even though I do have a shooter, we are going to eliminate these ground troops. I assume we have enough time still. I really don't remember what the threshold was for the Jun Route. I didn't remember it being, like, super restrictive. I mean, like, I was pretty sure you had time to do anything you'd need to do. Yeah, we'll fight out this AFW. If we get the ground troops, we get the ground troops. If we don't, we don't. Thought we got a leg hit there for a second. So I'm like, wow, that's pretty devastating, really. I'm not going to bother cycling these troops back and forth like I usually do. We're just going to run up. Our goal is to take out the AFW. And the troops. It's that compulsion, you know? I gotta do it! Oh, they waited a bit to get that off, didn't they? Lined up that shot. What do we got for damage on that? 81. Whee! Sucks to be those guys. Now, let's get up to close range. We do have spray fire left. I'll go ahead and use dodge action. I prefer not to get pushed back. Indeed, we will be alright, sir. You might also shoot at my troops, which is ideal. There's a good chance this will be the last fight of the episode, of the mission. From, don't even need to aim. Oh, wow, weapon hit. We are in close combat. I don't know that the enemy can actually take aim at us in this distance. I think it has to walk back. Actually, no, that can't be right. I think it can take aim still. It just can't use some shells in this distance. It's really been a long time. Ah, they've been back for fast repair. So his gun's fixed. Not that it really matters at all, but his gun's fixed. We might actually just have our ground troops kill this thing off. Let's see if we hit. We did kill off his supply units, at least, so that's some bonus XP. And that is the end of the mission. Wow, you really do it in style, don't you? Hurry up, Jun, before the enemy reinforcements get here. You're from the Liberation Front? That's right, I'm Ayana Kirino. Kirino? I think that's what it is. Of the North Japan Liberation Front, Karma. I'm Jun Hasabe, also of the Liberation Front. Are you from Stryfen of South Japan? You got it. It looks like our message got through. Little typo there. You're both from Karma Force? From the Karma? Wow. You're both from the Karma Force? I hear non-combatant personnel are also taking part in fighting. Non-combat personnel? What the hell are you talking about? It's a long story. We've got to hurry. I'll show you to our base. The girls will show the way. The North Japan Liberation Front. Clearly something is on Ryoko's mind. Surviving units will be... Okay, good, we made it. If you get 50 XP, you're on the Jun Route. If you get 30 XP, you're on the Ayana Route. That's how I've always known it. Waziger's roll ordering skills have improved. Infantry and Recon have both improved. That's good. Ryoko. Roll ordering improved. Shooter and mechs. Hitasato. Level up. Alright. More maxes. Better infantry. I didn't catch the other one. John's roll ordering skills have improved. Shooter from B to A. And mech from C to B. I don't remember if it gets higher than A. I think A is the top. Well done, everyone! Here are the current results. Ah, the glory of genocide. I would like to introduce you to some new soldiers that will be joining us. That's it for the new soldiers. Evaluate their individual abilities and deploy them accordingly. And here we have the Kurita squad. Complete with the APCR shells. Central command tent. Well, it's finally beginning to feel like we're really in North Japan. Can we really trust these guys? Just trust me on that point. They're the largest resistance movement operating in North Japan. Isn't that right, Matilda? That's right. Even the Nibelline GmbH of... wow. I'm so used to saying of Germany, you know? Has provided its AFWs free of charge through South Japan. But sending over women and children as messengers, it ain't right. Isn't the American GMI Incorporated also supporting you on a larger scale than we are? I say, what? Is that true? You weren't aware of that? Communism, the ideology that swept the world in the beginning of the 20th century. Despite acceptance as a mean of realizing an ideal society, it also invited fierce opposition. This opposition manifested itself in the form of anti-communist movements throughout the world, and occasionally developed in armed conflict. Japan proved to be no exception, as illustrated by the existence of the Liberation Front Karma, which functioned as the core of such anti-communist movement in Japan. Consisting primarily of former members of the Japanese military, the Liberation Front waged a guerrilla war against the government of Communist North Japan. With clandestine support from the government of South Japan and AFW manufacturers, the group's activities gained momentum following the conclusion of the Japan War. The government of North Japan could not ignore this threat posed by the North Japan Liberation Front Karma. What was that? Kesanuma? Ladies and gentlemen, we have a transmission from Commander Shringen. Listen up. Your rendezvous seems to have gone off without a hitch. I commend you. I'm going to have you head towards Liberation Front Karma's base for resupply. The supplies have already been sent to Karma. Any confirmation, Matilda? Yes, everything is in order, sir. Also, please bear in mind that sending the supplies to Karma was a difficult task. Please act accordingly. That's the problem with these tech officers. They just don't appreciate the frontline. The frontline soldiers. John, they can hear you. I'm saying it so they can hear me. Yo, Shringen, baby. That is all. I'll leave the rest to the Colonel. Now I know why he was discharged from the Marines. Okay, you all heard the man. Further instructions will be left to the 2 Karma members. I'll take the lead in my AFW. This is Jun, by the way. Hey man, this way we're gonna have to bypass those mountains. Yes, it will take time, that's for sure. But the number of enemy troops deployed in this area is minimal. I understand. A sort of safety net, I suppose. Captain, what do you think? Well, the fewer the number of enemy soldiers, the better. Let's go with that strategy. Well, you really put some thought into this, I see. Okay, folks, guarding the transport vehicle is obviously very important. But don't forget your rendezvous is equally important. Avoid confrontation as much as possible with enemy forces, and, starting this mission, we'll be cooperating with the members of Karma. Nice to meet you, Masami. I'm Jun Hasabe, and I pilot a light AFW. Okay, I'm counting on you. Bit of reaction there from Ryoko. The same AFW body structure as mine. I'd like to see your piloting skills. Okay, Weisiger, don't forget our strategy. Good luck. I thought you didn't like being called Masami. I'm too hyped up to think about such trivial matters right now. Right now, I'm only thinking about Type 3. No. I mean Kaiho. Well, you certainly are beginning to live up to your rank, Captain. I do apologize for that glorious reading. Anyway, same as usual, this is the end of this episode. I'm going to go in the formation room, chat a bit about what I'm planning to do, changing up my stuff. So, since that's really it, if you just want to go on to the next episode, skip right ahead, you're not going to miss anything. If you're interested in this, stick with me, we're going to go into it. Alright, so we have Jun now. Jun, he's not as good as Kinasato. I can't say he's not as good. He's not as specialized as Kinasato is. Where Kinasato is very, very anti-infantry, Jun is kind of more balanced. He does a lot better against AFWs than Kinasato does, but not as good against ground troops. Still, I kind of want to focus him a little bit on ground troops, but at this point, I'm really going to break our units down into a more balanced setup. So let's go ahead and just clear out everybody's... that's not quite what I was after. Let's go ahead and clear everybody's crews out. So it's about this time that you probably want to be paying attention to giving wire to some people, giving... I don't want to say mines, you don't really have to worry about mines. But you definitely want to start worrying about wires, and you probably want to start taking a look at cleanup and repair. You don't need them that much just yet, but they're good to have, and it's going to be in the habit of putting them in your parties. They're really, really valuable skills. So let's start with... who's the most pertinent? Kinasato's probably the most important person we get set up first. So, we do want illumination shot. Ooh, look at that. Hyper and incendiary. Incendiary is pretty nice. Incendiary shrapnel is even better once we have access to that. Let's see. Oh, this is the Kurita troop we got. It does have 2 action like the Kinjo's does, but it doesn't have that bonus to damage. It does, however, have a decent armor value. It has an awful, awful load time, though, but it makes up for that by having 8 APCR shells. Those deal a lot of damage. Those never miss. So as soon as you load, it doesn't matter if you're at night. It doesn't matter. No conditions matter. You're hitting the enemy. It's doing good damage. And he's got 8 of them. It's actually pretty monstrous. So what do we want to do here? Well, I really do like rapid fire on Kinasato. And what else do we need? We still... do we have anybody that's gonna... well, what do we got here? An APC shell. Do we have any heat rounds off of infantry units? Not so much. Recon units, what do we got? Fast repair, gas neutralize. Well, we do want fast repair or cleanup. Yeah, we can get cleanup with illumination shot there. That's nice. Mine, cleanup, and illumination shot. That's a really nice combination, and it's 3. It also does give us a nice bonus to move range. Still, I don't know that we need the mine. We might be able to put that on somebody better. We'll lose out on an illumination shot, but we're okay. So we probably want... we get cleanup, right? Yeah, we probably want somebody that has a form of repair. Get fast repair on the shooter. We have a... I'm feeling... Oh, we can have a ground troop with illumination shot, too. I'm actually feeling, though, snipe fast repair. So, we've got illumination shot covered, cleanup covered, snipe and fast repair covered, we got rapid fire. So we also have one unit that's good against AFWs, we got 2 units that are anti-personnel. So it's a good balance we've struck up here. Alright, John. John. What do we got for you, buddy? Well, we are definitely going to be giving him the Karitas. Like, you can't go wrong with that. That is just so much power. We're doing for ground troops here. We do want something to prevent enemies from getting on us. We want a combination of wire and... well, we don't want the mines as much. Mine isn't as important. Fast repair, wire, and cleanup. Go wire cleanup. We're gonna go wire cleanup. Now, do we have a supply troop? Repair. Okay, good. We have repair. We have adhesive mine, repair, and APC shell. Okay, now adhesive mine is going to get rid of the enemy legs. It's going to serve a similar function to wire, and that if an AFW tries to engage us in melee combat, it's greatly to our benefit. It'll stop the AFW. Since that is what we were primarily going to be using wire for, let's go ahead and swap out this dude. So, oh yeah, he had cleanup, right? He has repair, so we want another cleanup troop. Do we have a shooter with cleanup? Oh, actually, we probably want someone that can fight that has cleanup. Somebody that's anti-personnel. I doubt we'll have anything. Fast repair. We definitely have some fast repair people. But... and mech. So we got recons. Fast repair, illumination shot. We really have no anti-infantry ability right now. What would we be missing out on? Repair. We wouldn't have cleanup. Now, cleanup's probably going to be kind of important. But I'm going to go ahead and pick up. Don't want co-op. Shrapnel. You know what? I'm kind of liking this. If we have to fight something for its infantry, that's actually not going to help us if we do that. Don't need co-op. Rapid fire, focus. Hyper is nice, but I guess we're gonna go with the focus troop. Got no bonus to load ability. Unless we do that, then we'll have a good load bonus. It's interesting, you can see the siphon around over there. Let's see. Wei, Ryoko, and Jun. I'm gonna give Jun a ground troop. What do we got? Fast repair, incendiary. Go with focus firing unit. Go with co-op unit. Some kind of anti-infantry unit, or anti-AFW with the back. So I mean, and you know what? These are just don't have cleanup, we don't have... Okay, we want cleanup. Definitely want cleanup, we definitely want repair. But we can't have both. But, I am okay with mine cleanup illumination shot. There's definitely some application to that. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to be messing around with a lot of stuff here. I'm going to go ahead and cut the episode. I hope to see you the next time. Yeah, I hope to see you next time.